Over the past 20 years, Harry Potter has changed the game in a lot of ways. Even though some aspects of the story may seem a bit dated today, it still means a lot to many people. More importantly, it still has a vibrant and bustling fan community who are still churning out stories, discourse, and fan art to this day. Even though the wizarding world is ever expanding, for better or for worse, fans still have a lot of room to flex their creative muscles. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Uphill, and today we'll be looking at Harry's best ever birthday gift. But make sure to watch till the end to know who Harry gave his first and best. Yes, there are so many pairings in the Wizarding World universe. One of the biggest stories in the books is the romance between Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley. After everything that these two had gone through over the course of several books plus a stage play, they have earned their happy ending. Maybe we have to wonder how happy that ending is, given the angst and drama of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. But overall, they appear to be a healthy and loving couple. With the end of the Potter series came a truckload of questions. While many fans churn out stories of what they think should have been, others just were curious for answers to a number of questions, usually surrounding the duo of Harry and Ginny. While many thought J.K. Rowling was right to pair Harry with the younger sibling of his best friend Ron, others were of the opinion that Harry should have ended up with the third of the Golden Trio and his other best friend Hermione. Even Rowling shared that opinion, but regardless, we love how it ended, and we are satisfied with Ginny being Harry's heartthrob. The two first saw at the young age of 11 at King's Cross Station. When Harry and Ron met, Ron told him about his 5 brothers, parents, and even their accountant cousin. But never for once did he mention he had a sister, let alone said her name. Yet, when they met again, Harry knew her. The girl who pointed at him as she saw him emerge from the train was Ginny, Ron's little sister. The duo formally met in the summer of 1992, at which point it became blatantly clear that Ginny had a huge crush on Harry, though the feeling moderated over time. Until 1995, she was too shy and nervous around him to speak to him comfortably. When Harry had the chance to spend the rest of his summer at the Burrow, he sang praises about her bright brown eyes, her flaming hair, and how, when she blushed, she looked glowing like setting sun. However, she didn't quite seem like the energetic, exciting girl Harry saw at King's Cross. He tried to small talk to her, but she was too nervous to say anything. She became even further embarrassed after Harry saved her from the Chamber of Secrets in his second year, when she had been possessed by a fragment of Lord Voldemort's soul. Hermione helped Ginny by advising her to be more like herself around Harry, and perhaps even see other people. Ginny took this advice, and Harry came to see her as she truly was, strong-willed, funny, stubborn, and compassionate. The two became good friends in Harry's 5th year, the same year Harry started to enjoy her company as much as Ron or Hermione's, and she was also able to tell him to shut up and cheer him up during his depression. Ginny would also defend Harry whenever she felt it was needed, such as in 1992 when she stood up to Draco Malfoy and told him to leave Harry alone. She also told off her then boyfriend Dean Thomas for laughing at the fact that Harry was injured by Cormac McLagan during the Quidditch match. But while their relationship grew by leaps and bounds, it was not a surprise to many fans for the 8-part movie, but it seemed like it was for Bonnie Wright, the actress who filled in the role of the youngest Ginny. Bonnie said her friends read about her character, Ginny Weasley's kiss with Harry Potter, before she even did, and when she finally got to the chapter, she was surprised. The British actress who played Ginny in all 8 Harry Potter movies said in an interview that while she did, of course, read all the books herself, her friends were further ahead than she was. I do remember friends reading the 5th book or being further ahead in that moment and being like, oh my god, have you got to page 362 or whatever page it was? And I was like, no, what happened? Wright said, they didn't tell me, but they were like, wait till you get to this page, as we're all reading it, but they read it faster than me. After his relationship with Cho fell apart and Harry spent a good deal of time with Ginny at the Burrow in the summer of 1996, Harry's feelings for Ginny began to deepen and change. In his first potions class with Slughorn, the love potion Amortentia revealed that he was attracted to something flowery he had smelled at the burrow, which later turned out to be Ginny's hair. After witnessing her kissing Dean Thomas, Harry started to feel jealous and fantasize about kissing her himself. Although he determinedly tried to convince himself that his feelings for her were elder brotherly. He began having dreams about her of a seemingly intimate nature, even reflecting once that he was very glad that Ron could not perform legilimency. Shortly after Ginny and Dean broke up, the two began dating, and Harry regarded this time as one of the happiest in his life. However, after the murder of Albus Dumbledore, Harry decided to end things with Ginny, fearing that Voldemort would target her if he learned of their growing strong romance. Ginny was upset, but respected Harry's decision, knowing that it was for some stupid noble reason, and maintained hope that he would return to her. The two soon saw each other again during the summer while Harry stayed at the Burrow. For Harry's 17th birthday, Ginny passionately kissed Harry as something for him to remember her by. A party was held at the Burrow in Devon, England for Harry Potter's 17th birthday. The party took place days after the Order of the Phoenix removed Harry from his relative's home, battling Death Eaters in the process, and the day before the wedding of Will Weasley and Fleur Delacour was held at the Burrow. When Harry awoke on the morning of his 17th birthday, he immediately used magic, summoning his glasses. Ron Weasley gave him his present right away, not wanting his mother to see it. It was a copy of 12 Fail-Safe Ways to Charm Witches, a book that Ron had been given previously by his older brothers Fred and George. Ron found it extremely useful for dealing with girls. The boys then headed downstairs for breakfast, where Mrs. Weasley and Monsieur and Apolline Delacour all wished Harry a happy birthday. Harry also received a variety of presents, including a watch from Mrs. Weasley that had once belonged to her late brother Fabian Perwitt, which he hugged her in thanks for. Hermione Granger then entered the kitchen with her gift for Harry, a new sneakoscope. Bill Weasley and Fleur Delacour gave him an enchanted razor. The Delacours gave him chocolates, and Fred and George gave him an enormous box of merchandise from their joke shop. Ginny was the only one who had nothing to give to Harry. She was in a fix, so after breakfast, she approached Harry and asked to speak to him alone in her bedroom. Although Ron did not like the idea, Hermione pulled him away, and Harry followed Ginny to her room. There, Ginny said that she did not know what to get him for his birthday, and then proceeded to passionately plan a kiss as potent as fire whiskey on Harry's lips, as she had never kissed him before. The actress who described the feeling as weird revealed that they had fun shooting the scene, even though they had to do a number of takes. They were interrupted by Ron and Hermione, the former angry about what he just saw, reminding his best friend that he had broken up with Ginny and that he should not be messing her around. Harry regretfully agreed that it would not happen again, but Harry seemed to appreciate this gift a lot already. They kissed because after 5.5 years of waiting, heartbreaks, doubts, dating the wrong people, and self-actualizing, both finally got to the point where they are. As per JKR's word, equals, and despite Ron's warning, the two ended up together. How would you describe Harry and Ginny's first kiss? Do you think the two were meant to be? Let us know down in the comments.